ערב שבת קודש, פרשת חיי שרה, תשפ"ו. ושיעור לעילוי נשמתה הטהורה של מרת לאה בת וירג'ני מהדה עליה שלום. רוח השם תניחנה בגן עדן, אמן. This week's parasha, we are reading about Eliezer that was going to Haran to find a wife for Yitzchak. And the pasuk says that when he reached the place, he saw a girl that was going down to fill her jug with water. And before this, he made a sign that the girl that if people ask a girl to give me to drink, and she will tell him, I will give you and also to your camels, this is the girl. He's making a test of chesed. And then the pasuk says the following in Perek Kaf Dalet pasuk Tet Zayin. והנערה טובת מראה מאוד, בתולה ואיש לא ידעה, ותרד העינה, ותמלא חדה ותעל. וירוץ העבד לקראתה, ויאמר הגמיעיני נא מעט מים מקדך. And the pasuk says that when Eliezer saw her, he ran to her. Asks Rashi, why did he run? How does he know that she is the girl? Says Rashi, וירוץ העבד, the slave ran towards her because he saw that the water went up towards her. A ness happened here. When he saw the ness, he ran to her. Nevertheless, this is not enough for Eliezer to decide that she is the girl. And she's saying to him, ותאמר שתה, drink, אדוני, ותמהר ותורד כדה על ידה ותשקהו. ותכל להשקותו, ותאמר גם לגמליך אשאב, עד אם כילו לשתות. ותרוץ עוד אל הבאר לשאוב, ותשאב לכל גמליו. In the beginning, when she went to bring water to her family, the pasuk says, "Vatemale chada," she filled the jug. And here, when she is going to give to the camels, the pasuk says, "ותרוץ עוד אל הבאר לשאוב, ותשאב לכל גבליו." She dwell water. And the question is, why over there she filled and here she dwelled the water? So says the Ramban, and this is the proof that in the beginning the water went up towards her, because the first time the water went up, she just had to fill the jug from the surface of the water. But the second time, she had to dwell. So the proof that the first time the water went up is because of the change of the words. But the question is, why in the beginning the water went up to her, and why when she had to she wanted to give water to the camels. The water didn't went up to her. She had to dwell and to burden with bringing the water. This question was asked by the Mefarshim, and the Mefarshim explains that the first time Rivka, he needed the water for her family, for her private use. And since she was a tzaddiket, the water went up to her. And when she needed the water for herself and for the family, the, the purpose is the main thing, that the jug will be full and she will be able to bring the water to the family. The second time, this is something else. Here, she is not bringing water for herself or for her family. This time, she is going to make chesed. She's going to do a mitzvah of chesed to give water to the Eliezer with the camels. When you are dealing with the mitzvah, not always the purpose is the main thing. The result is the main thing. When you're doing a mitzvah, a lot of times the burden to do the mitzvah, this is a part of the mitzvah, and it's also sometimes has to do with a lot of it needs a lot of kavanah to do the mitzvah, and the effort to do the mitzvah is very, very important, because for every effort that you are doing for the mitzvah, you are getting a reward. This way is defined in the Torah, in other places as well. For instance, when Noah had to bring, when Noah in the ark, all the animals he has to bring to the teva. The kosher animals that were for sacrificing korbanot, says the Ramban, Noah had to go to bring by himself. All the rest of the animals, they came to Noah by themselves. We see from here that when it becomes something that has to do with the mitzvah, the burden is important. We find such a thing also, something that it is written in the book Netivot Raboteinu Mibrisk. Over there, it brings in the name of Rabbi Belbale Soloveitchik. And he says something interesting. In Perek Parashat Hayei, in Perek Kafchet, Pasuk Yud Aleph, says the Pasuk the following: ויפגע במקום, וילן שם כי בא השמש, ויקח מאבני המקום, וישם מראשותיו, וישכב במקום ההוא. Rashi says that when Yaakov Avinu, on the way to Haran, he passed near the place of Bet HaMikdash. But over there, he did not pray. When he came close to Haran, so he says to himself, Yaakov Avinu is saying to himself, how can it be? I passed near the place of Mikdash and I did not pray there. Therefore, he turned himself to go back to pray in the place of Mikdash. But says Rashi in Pasuk Tet Zayin there, that what happened, Bore Olam made a kfitzat haderech, and he brought the Mikdash to him. Asked the Belval, if it happened, if Yaakov Avinu had the merit to get the kfitzat haderech for the Mikdash, why he didn't have kfitzat haderech when he went to Haran to find a wife? Explains Rabbi, and he says the following. When he went to Haran, it was a mitzvah of his father. His father told him, go and find a wife for yourself. So this is a mitzvah, and Rivka also told him, so he's fulfilling a mitzvah of kibud avaim. When you're fulfilling the mitzvah of kibud avaim, every step, every effort that you do is important. Therefore, Borei Olam didn't make him any mess. But when he passed near the place of Mikdash and didn't pray, and then he decided, I want to pray in this place. Here, Borei Olam made for him the nest. And here, this is the way that Rivka was checked. And Eliezer was watching how she is bothering with bringing the water and to fulfill the mitzvah of chesed. And this was for him the sign that she fits the house of Abraham. I want to wish everyone Bevrikat Shabbat Shalom. In Hashem, we will meet next week.